I'm so excited because today we are just going to have a virtual get together with my amazing and very special friends. For those who don't know, my name is Vasi. I'm the founder of Petpix Academy, and I'm so grateful and so fortunate that Jennifer said, Vasi, yes, let's do live here and let's talk a little more about Celebrity Catwalk, about Paws in the City, which I can't believe it's only a month away from here. Sorry. About celebrity. And then, yeah, so someone can unmute me there. Okay. And so welcome. You know, I'm sure, I mean, this is Jennifer, as you know, is the founder of Celebrity Catwalk, and everyone, and, you know, 2 legs and 4 legs babies, and people love Jennifer. We know Stacey.
Yes.
You know, you're an amazing supporter of Celebrity Catwalk. Ashley has designed a lot of beautiful outfits for Celebrity Catwalk, and Mary Ellen, she's admin for Petpix, also incredible designer, and also jumping to help and support in Celebrity Catwalk. And I'm giving you the floor, Jennifer, because that's your community.
Oh, boy. Well, you know, Celebrity Catwalk is really the epitome to me, or Paws in the City, I should say, and Celebrity Catwalk, but Paws in the City is really the epitome of, you know, the phrase, it takes a village. Stacey has been an original. She's been with us. It'll be 10 years in 2023. Spoiler alert, it'll be our 10-year anniversary. Some big things are happening. She's been with us since the beginning.
Wow.
Without her and without people, without the talented designers, people like Mary Ellen, like Ashley, like our entire core of designers, they are really the brick and mortar of the show. And without them, you know, what would I'd be telling jokes and doing some stand-up and maybe doing a little bad karaoke, you know. So they make it possible. The generosity and commitment to charity and advocacy from people like you, and models who participate like Stacey, and designers like we have tonight, they make the show happen. And I really only, my job is, I really do the least. I really simply try to pull together these incredible people to make it happen. But without the designs and without supporters who do it, you know, what would we wouldn't really have anything. So I'm really beholden to our designers and to our models who make up the show.
Well, we are very grateful to everyone. And as the person who came for the first time to Celebrity Catwalk this year, I was just amazed. Oh my God, it's so much fun and fashion and cute babies, well-dressed up mommies like Stacey and her babies on the runway. It's just amazing.
Yes, yes, it's really incredible. It's wonderful. As you know, we now have a global group of designers who participate, from our very own homegrown Mary Ellen and Ashley and folks who are here in the United States, to folks in Israel, Morocco, the UK, Ireland. So it's really become a global effort, and I'm really proud of that.
Yes, and I would actually also add, because I had the honor to interview a lot of them on Petpix Academy podcast, you also have from Guatemala and from Argentina.
That's right.
And, you know, obviously UK too. And it's just amazing. Like, it was like, when I asked them, I'm like, can you come to the podcast? And some of them went like, but English, it's not my primary language. And I was like, listen, if I can do it as a foreigner, you can do it. But all the love and passion of each of the designers and just, you know, every person who come and participate is just incredible. I mean, Celebrity Catwalk is kind of, you know, it's in my heart, and in a good way. I'm like, I'm spoiled. I'm so used to, in a good way, like I'm so grateful to be part of this community and just see it like booming like a flower. It's amazing.
Yes, it's definitely blooming. And I think that probably Ashley and Mary Ellen can speak to, from a designer perspective. Ashley, I think correct me if I'm wrong, Ashley, is this your second or your third year participating? And her designs have grown just in the short amount of time that she's participated.
Wow.
That's great. Just great.
And Mary Ellen she came in, you know, she came in hot. She came in hot with this incredible silent auction item. And we're already talking about, you know, literally doubling her participation for May of 2022. I'm trying to, you know, what's that from The Godfather when, you know, Al Pacino says, every time I try to pull, you know, they pull me back in every time I try to get out. So we're really trying to get her full on. So I'm really happy.
I'm anxious and excited about it. And my puppies are excited about it. In fact, one puppy just came in here a minute ago and barked at me because we didn't call her name.
Oh, so sorry.
Yes.
So sorry. So yeah, so definitely Ashley can kind of speak to why she participates, and Marielle can speak to why they, from a designer perspective, what appeals to them about the event, and why do they put themselves through the agony and the time and effort and the pain and blood, sweat, and tears of doing what they do, and you know, the amount of time I can only imagine. Ashley, can we hear you?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, there you are. Wonderful, wonderful.
Yeah, my husband texted me. He said, "You're muted." I said, "Oh, oops."
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Yeah, my husband texted me. He said, "You're muted." I said, "Oh, oops." So, I joined in November of, well, my first show was in November of last year. So this will be my third show. And I didn't really know much about it the first time. I think a friend of mine, there's 3 of us in the city that we live in that design. She reached out to me and she said, "Hey, I gave your name to Jennifer, and she's going to be reaching out to you about doing a like pet fashion show." And I was like, "Oh, that sounds fun." And then little did I know the amount of what it would turn into. But I mean, honestly, one of the main reasons that I stayed on doing it is I love this community. Everyone is so friendly. Everyone gets to know each other so well. I mean, I found a lot of support through many of my friends that I've gained through this, through my personal life outside of designing. And that has been wonderful. And also, you know, supporting an event that gives back to our pets.
Yes. Yes.
Yes, I think that's the main reason I do it, is it's giving back to the pets, the rescue organizations, the shelters. I've often said to my husband that if he ever won the lottery, I would have acres of ground with tons of puppies that have been rescued, and I would just sit out there in the middle of them and enjoy and hug every one of them. Of course, he's never going to win the lottery, but you know, that's a dream. But yes, the big thing is giving back to the pet.
And can I just say, you know, that I always try to stay positive. So Mary Ellen, never say never. You know, never say never.
Well, I was joking. He does play the lottery, but I was joking about it.
If it was never, it's never. Vasi never would be in US. They never will be Petpix. I never will know you. But
Yeah.
so everything is possible, as we know from personal experience. There is always hope.
Yes, for sure.
And are you excited, Mary Ellen, about May? Because like friends behind the scene, I'm kind of telling Mary Ellen, you have to come physically. So Mary Ellen, it's kind of almost saying yes.
Oh yeah, I'm saying yes. I've already got in my mind some gowns that I'm going to make, and yeah, and I've got the fabric. I just got in a fabric today that is just gorgeous. It's a pink with the pink lace and oh, shimmery, shiny. Yes, And so I've set aside a few pieces of fabric that I'm going to start working on.
Wow.
And I'm looking for a stroller so I could take my little girl with us. And we're just getting all prepared.
You know, Stacy is an OG when she has a stroller that lives in South Carolina. She keeps a stroller. I'm telling all your business, Stacy. I'm telling all your business. She has a show stroller that is parked in South Carolina. So you know she means business.
Yeah. Yeah. That's pretty cool.
I know, right? You know you're serious.
Yeah.
Well, when you go twice a year and just the extra luggage, we already have too much luggage to begin with, and then you have to add the stroller in too.
Oh, no joke.
It's just easier, and they're not that expensive. And when Jen said she would be willing to keep it, I said, okay, good. That's one less thing I have to carry.
I love
it. Yeah, I offer year-round stroller parking. So for anyone who needs to take advantage of that, I offer year-round stroller parking. So Ashley, Mary Ellen, whomever, if you're coming with the babies and you need to send the stroller ahead of time,
there you go.
We all know that travel these days has gotten a little, dicey. So anything to make the travel easier.
For sure. That's great. Yeah, I have to fly in. So yeah, it's I fly everywhere and it doesn't really bother me, but it's just it's a hassle, and when you're carrying extra stuff, it really makes a difference.
Or drive.
Absolutely.
9.5 hours driving and my way.
Yeah. I would be a 2-day driving trip, but our little car would never make it. So we're gonna fly in. Lanai and I are gonna fly in.
Right. Great. And Ashley, you have to make it. I don't want to put you on the spot, but we're waiting for you.
I know I really want to make it this year. My baby sister is having her first child and her due date is November 10th.
Oh,
so
you can't.
Yes.
Yes.
And she wants me in the room and I can't miss the birth of my first niece. So I have to be there. And now if she has baby early, a couple weeks early, then I will try to make the trip. But if she goes right up to the date, I've got to be here. But I do plan on May. I plan on being there in May.
Great.
Me both. We are going to have a after party.
Yes. Vasi will be there in May working her photography magic.
Yes. And it is photography magic too.
Yes.
She is incredible.
Absolutely. I
will find new backgrounds and new things, and I'm sure by then I will innovate. Who knows what? So all of the babies and their mommies and daddies will look the best, and I will be live streaming and etc. But it's already set up. It's in my calendar. Like Jennifer and I, we talked in our podcast episode. My husband already knows, so he already requested the days from work. So it doesn't matter if he will come or not with our daughter. At least he can take care, be daddy, and I can be Vasi and, being celebrating with all of you. But it's going to be fantastic. But the most important is that now the November, it's almost here in the corner. It's like about a month. It's about a month away. And for those of you friends who this is maybe your first time you hear about Celebrity Catwalk, or maybe you're wondering, it's Celebrity Catwalk for me, should I go? And that's one thing as a person who just came for the first time, and I can only share with you my experience, is that I enter and Jennifer was there. You can set up anywhere you like. And then everyone was so nice, came to me, introduced themselves, their babies. And I just felt like I'm at home. I just felt that I just fit in. And just everyone was so welcome. And, a lot of times, even today, I had one of my clients here. She came and her and I, we talked. It's just like, this is one of those things you need to experience in life. All of us, we can go on vacation, but going on a place to build friendships And to have this bonding time with your furry babies, it's one of a kind. And that's actually where Stacy will come in place, because
Yes.
a lot of experience. I was the newbie.
Stacy can talk about why she puts herself through this twice a year. I'll toss it over to her. Absolutely.
So from the beginning, Jennifer, I'm gonna take a step backwards, because Jennifer says she doesn't do anything. She just sits in the background. Without Jennifer, this doesn't happen. Without Jennifer putting the pieces together, without Jennifer dealing with all of the models, dealing with all of the designers, dealing with all of the sponsors, with all of the gift bags, with all of the raffle items, there is so much that goes into this, let alone the event space and the photographers. So she can say whatever that she wants, that she doesn't do anything, but let's be real. Jennifer is the heart and soul of Celebrity Catwalk. So
thank
sorry,
you,
had to put that out there.
Thank you.
So if I go back to the beginning, I had a dog, Sadie, before my two angels, who was my world, and she loved to model. She loved to put on clothing. And so as soon as I had met Jennifer and she talked about doing this, we were 100% on board, and we were involved from the very start and had a blast day one. And it was not just a blast because we got to model these fabulous clothes for these incredible designers, but it really touched your hearts because we got to raise money and give back to charity and make a difference for so many animals in need. So I do this primarily because it's about giving back, and we do a lot of giving back, whether it be I MC events. I also help Jennifer sometimes with emceeing events or doing the raffles. I'm involved in a number of different charities and organizations that do rescue or give back, as well as other groups. But Jennifer really makes it fun. And like Ashley said, this is a community that truly is incredible. I can speak to Celebrity Catwalk, not just from having been, that's when to feed the dogs. So they're late. But I also, when I lost Sadie, I actually still stayed engaged and came to Celebrity Catwalk for the 2.5 times, because 2020 happened as well, where we weren't.
Stacy came dogless. She didn't even have a dog in the show.
Yeah. And I came to be a supporter. So, like you, Vasi, although you were kind of a vendor as well, I can speak to it from the experience of just being there as a supporter and being there to have fun, give back, support my friends, support the designers, support the raffles. And we had a blast. I mean, I truly had a wonderful time. Sadie was honored. Julie Lancaster had done a dress that she had raffled off that had angel wings on the back. So I had done a whole theme of angel wings to go with it. And I did get to be a part of the show, but even if I hadn't, I did just truly have an amazing, amazing time with my friends, being with Jennifer, who has, through all of this, become one of my very best friends. I mean, I can't tell you, Jennifer and I talk almost daily, and I don't know what I'd do without her in my life, but she truly is an amazing person. And Celebrity Catwalk and Paws in the City are probably two of our most fun events that we do every single year. I'm thankful for the amazing designers. I've worked with Ashley, and some of my favorite pieces, I still look back at the pictures and just am in awe. She's got this little fan that she does on their bums that I love. I'm only just meeting Mary Ellen tonight, but I also got to see her design a beautiful dress that she raffled off early to help raise money for Paws in the City. And that was stunning. I wasn't up late enough, so I missed the end of that raffle. But I've already seen her generous heart, and just actually won another one of her raffles the other day that was with Petpix Academy. So this is truly a group of ladies that's constantly giving back and making a difference. And I am so thankful to be a part of it. I am so thankful my girls actually like it. Breezy, I think, is somewhere on the fence about that, but Starlet loves it. And Breezy wants to be dressed when Starlet's dressed. So I'm not sure she likes it, but she likes to be involved.
There you go.
I love it. Oh,
There you go.
yeah. It's
There you
amazing.
go.
It's amazing. And can I just mention the raffles?
Oh.
I felt like a little baby, like a little girl. I was going from table to table, and I'm like, I want to win this. I want to win this. Like, and the purses and the baby outfits and everything else. And I actually won a basket, which was perfect for my daughter. I came home with a big basket. She's still drawing in the books and everything. Like, everyone was so generous with all the raffle stuff. It's just really friends, and especially now going to November, that's kind of actually could be partially some of your holiday gifts for your family members.
Absolutely. And all these ladies here contribute to the raffle. And I think what you won, you said it was a coloring book, Vasi?
Yes.
Oh, I think that was from Melinda Williams. I think even Melinda Williams is watching. So shout out, Melinda, for that coloring book. That came in handy. So yes, a lot, as you all know, the raffles are made, a lot of companies send things for the raffles directly, but a lot of it is the generous donation of designers and donors like Stacy and the models, and just regular folks. Sometimes people who can't attend, they still provide raffle items.
That's terrific.
Yeah.
It really is.
Mm-hmm. It's incredible. And Jennifer, are you ready? A month from now.
Yes. I guess I'm as ready as I'm ever going to be. If I'm not ready, I better get ready, right? I think we are. I think we're ready. We're the designers are coming in. Stacy is wearing. Is that
Hold on, help me.
Yes, that's it. Yes.
Oh, how
It's Darlene Hatchie, Princess Lily.
Darlene Hatchie.
It's amazing. It's gorgeous.
It is. They are two complementary jackets. They have some variations with some of her embroidery. The one Breezy's wearing does not have a hood. Starlet's has a hood on it. So I love that she does. There's always just small variations to the designs that she does for them. And they're just beautiful. They're actually, lined inside with fur. They're going to be great, beautiful jackets for when we go out in the winter in New York City, and they just need to look wonderful.
Oh my God.
And they will.
And they will, like their mommy.
Yes.
Look at her.
Yeah, clearly mommy in her sleeveless outfit matches the winter jackets on her dog. Sorry, my room is too hot.
We feel the same way living in Florida. Almost forever winter, so summer, and winter it's like 2 weeks a year. I have a joke, we don't even have winter clothes, but if it's 42 degrees and we are freezing, I'm with a jacket and 5 blankets. Oh yeah, I like, and I even feel sometimes like funny. I'm like, I'm with short sleeve. It's December. People are freezing, and I'm wearing here my tank top. But it's really in Florida, where I live, I'm about an hour away from Miami. It's really hot almost all year round. So you and I will join the club with the short sleeves, Stacey.
I do that anywhere. I think my body temperature is Miami heat, regardless of what time of year it is. So there's that.
Yep, I can relate.
I love it. And then I do have a question for you, Jennifer. So if there are people who never have been to Celebrity Catwalk, what to expect? Like, can you tell just kind of the day, the layout a little bit? So let's say it's my first time, I don't know anything about Celebrity Catwalk.
Absolutely. So Celebrity Catwalk has grown into a 5-day event. We're the only ones who are doing that. 5, not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, but 5 days. Now, you might say, Jennifer, you're crazy. I can't give you 5 days of my life. I have wife, kids, grandkids, family, whatever the case may be. The fashion show is Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And that is raffle tables and food and drinks, and then the fashion show. But due to the response of the 3 days, and due to the fact that many people travel and come in earlier, we have added an early bird reception on that Thursday. And luckily the venue has an outdoor area that is so we can be safe and seated, and the fur babies can be there. And needless to say, it goes without saying, but people sometimes ask, this is a pet friendly event. believe it or not, I do have to clarify that. I am sometimes asked that, can I bring my dog? Of course. So we've added a early bird reception on that Thursday, and we've added a farewell brunch on Monday. And the farewell brunch has the added, we want to give you a little food before you get on the road. And thanks to Lynn Consovoy and Ada Nieves, they have come together and are compiling these incredible prizes, because on Monday we have a fun contest called Rep Your State, Rep Your Hometown. So that just started at the last show, and I tell you, people came with floats and airplanes, and someone was Elvis and the whole band, and because they were coming from Mississippi, that was Team Gertie and Melanie Johnston. So people really go all out for the Rep Your State contest, which happens on Monday, and that's how the weekend winds up. So the meat and potatoes of the event is Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, but for fun and for fellowship and a chance to get together and chat and get to know people without the pressure of the catwalk and the runway and me screaming next and come on out and who's next, we've added a Friday and a Thursday and a Monday component to that as well.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like, it's awesome. This is really really great. I remember I came Thursday evening, and then but then Friday and Saturday, and then I left on Sunday, unfortunately, but everyone had so much fun, and the babies and myself, it was really great. So friends, you cannot miss this one. And also because, yes, as Stacy said, I did come as a vendor, and the truth in the beginning, I didn't know that there is a vendor, and then I spoke to one lady, and she said, Vasi, do you know that they're vendors option? I'm like, really? I can come, I can try to mix pleasure and work, and so are there still some places, like some room available for people who would like to bring their stuff?
Absolutely. Not only is there vending space, but a little inside scoop, all the vendors starting this show are going to be outside of the ballroom, and we're going to open up the vendors to the public.
Fantastic.
So that so the vendors, it will be open to the general public.
Sounds like the dogs are excited
that way,
too.
People, regular people who are interested in purchasing can come and shop with the vendors. And that's really, we're billing it as a holiday pop-up boutique. And we really want our vendors to be able to, of course, the show is made up of fashionistas and furry fashionistas, but to be able to open that up to the general population of the area of Spartanburg, South Carolina, is really a game changer for us. So I'm excited to say that starting with the November show and leading right into the holidays, it's going to be open to everyone. So anyone can come and shop with the vendors on Saturday only, Saturday morning, before the show actually starts.
That's what I was just going to ask you. Is it going to be before? That's awesome.
Right. And of course, it's the added bonus of you can stay for the fashion show. But at least we're opening up the vendors and kind of creating a vendor village so that our vendors can really get the visibility that they deserve, because we have incredible vendors.
Yes, you do. Like, I couldn't stop staring, taking pictures, doing videos. Like, people like, can you put away your phone? It was just really, it was amazing, And I really truly mean it. I mean, like, all the outfits of the babies, I cannot. And I'm so spoiled now. And I look at, even when my clients bring me their babies, And I'm like, I'm now used to pet fashion couture. I'm used to beautiful dresses, and it's incredible. And so if people are they want to come themselves, or if they're a vendor, they can just go to Celebrity Catwalk.
Absolutely. You just go to celebritycatwalk.com. You can get your ticket for the weekend. You can book your vendor table, all there.
Awesome. And we did add, friends, in the description of this video, we did add the direct link. So we made it super easy and simple. And as we know, sharing is caring. I would definitely encourage each of you, friends, please share.
Hit that share button. Absolutely.
I love it. Yeah, that's how the magic happens. That's how each of us, we can make a difference, because at the end of the day, as you said, we're supporting charity organization, we're supporting rescue organization. It's just so amazing. It's fun, fashion, and I think that's actually even the way when Jennifer and you, and me, we did our first podcast episode, which, by the way, was number 12. And you know that you, Jennifer, in a great way, I want to thank you. You set Petpix to go into the pet fashion, where I never imagined in a million years that Petpix will be in pet fashion. I actually had to change the language in our website and the message of our podcast messaging. So thank you so much for bringing so much grace and love. And I had Mary Ellen, and of course I have so many designers, but you are kind of, in a good way, the maker of Petpix, loving fashion. You are.
Thank you. I will take that. Yeah, we are very excited. We always work with great rescue. Shout out to Lisa Letson and True and Faithful Rescue. They are going to be we work with different rescues each show, and they are going to be on hand. They are an incredible Florida-based rescue group that specializes in seniors and truly the unwanted. They really do incredible work and spend hundreds of thousands of dollars on vet bills. They're really proponents of a lot of vetting for their rescue babies that they pick up from high kill shelters or off the street or wherever. So it's really a privilege to be able to work with them.
It's amazing.
So we're excited. And if I may plug, models are now coming on board for May of 2022. Early bird registration ends this month. So sign up, get in touch with me, and we'd love to have you join Stacy and everyone else, Mary Ellen and Ashley, for another round of this in 2022.
Hey, just an idea to get those new models for a Petpix Zoom session or podcast.
Oh, funny you should say that, Stacy. Funny you should say that. Vasi, we've got that.
Runway.
That's in the works. That's in the works.
Let's do it. I love everyone, and it would be fantastic. The way I work is just give me a date and time. And that's how we just do it, and it will be great. And sometimes some people when they approach me, they may say, I'm shy, I'm not sure if me or my doggy can do it. And so the truth is, I never walked on the runway, because typically I'm the one, stream recording or whatever I'm doing, or hiding. But it's, friends, nothing to lose, only to gain. Because as I said earlier this week, most of us, we dreamed to be a model, or we dreamed, to wear these beautiful outfits, or our babies to wear. And what an amazing way to do that. It's just really great. Yeah, the models, we would love to have you. And it would be great. It would be awesome. Exciting.
Wonderful.
Time.
Love it.
Yes.
Love it. Thank you, lady. And then also, we are going to have another live, friends. It's going to be in November 26th. And I'm going to
October
26th, right, Vas?
Yeah, it is October. It's going to be October 26th, which is Tuesday at 5:30 p.m. Eastern time, which is 2:30 p.m. Pacific time. And the beauty of it, it's that the recording like this one is going to be available, which is really great. And I would encourage friends, if you're watching this video live or a replay, in fact, by the way, we do have quite a bit of people watching live, so just want to say thank you to everyone for watching us live. If you have any questions, friends, don't hesitate to private message. I'm taking the liberty here to each of us, because I mean, as we said, you know, Ashley has been supporting, you know, 3 times already, Celebrity Catwalk, you know, Stacy, 10 years, you know, has been an awesome furry mommy, Jennifer from the beginning, and, you know, Mary Ellen will be new, and just all of us. If you have any questions, just don't hesitate. And sometimes people may say, but my question is silly. And here it's me to tell you, as Ashley is saying, there is no silly question. And you never know that if you ask a question, you may inspire each of us, I mean, to change things, to tweak things, because on the end of the day, each of you and your babies matter. And of course, the babies for, you know, the rescue. Anyone, anything to say? I will say
I think that's it. Exciting, exciting. We'll see you on the catwalk. Absolutely.
Yes. Thank you very much. Yes, thank you for being here with me today. Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you. And just want to say thank you, Jennifer, for everything.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Yes. You know, you don't hear this too often, probably, or you're too humble to hear it. But again, without you, wouldn't be Celebrity Catwalk, Paws in the city, and you wouldn't have so many people. So thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, ladies. Thank you.
We'll see you soon. Thank you, friends, for watching.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.